kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Richmond. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Special teams heading out after the 3rd down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Spins away from the defender. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
With the catch, it's Booker. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They just keep firing. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now from inside the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. He splits the uprights. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense sort of made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He makes a grab, and it'll be a touchdown. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking left. A strike downfield. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Morris. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Running back searching for a hole. Quick spin on the line.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path from the quarterback, and woo, he took it.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him in the flat. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Second down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. Makes one man miss. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Booker. Ace to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Trying to convert this second and short. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. Across the 25. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
First and goal for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. With the run on first and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, he had nowhere to go with the ball, guys, and the defense is a nickel. Great job by the DBs in coverage. No receivers open.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Morris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. What a grab with one hand. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're dealing with a second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Catch in the middle. It's Richmond. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. You say, well, why don't you throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes the completion is enough to give the punt team some space. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Holding fire complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? Got a man. It's Booker. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harrington. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught in the backfield, it's Booker. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So an 82-yard drive there. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. Oh, better look out. Spins away from the defense. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Morris.
Hey guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Handoff to the single running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Motion from the back. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Richmond. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be third and long. Wants to keep it in the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. Leaves it with the running back. Makes his man miss. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes the grab. It's Harrington. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. The give to the tailback. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man. It's Harrington. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things. Sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Now the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Sometimes in life, There's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He'll take it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking for a gap. It's Morris. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Runs through the tackle. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll keep it himself. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to run for it. He breaks a tackle. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They kick it away on 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll leave it with the lone back. Fighting off the defender.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Well, will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Going with the counter play here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Oh, he's got some space. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The give from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
36. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got the first down, looking for more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The give out of the gun. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll go back to work on offense. Pulls and fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
1st and 10.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. And that is no good. And, guys, this will stay a 24-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the timing just a hair off. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Richmond. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Just keep slinging it. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Wide open downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Gonna run it. It's Morris. Makes a man miss.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll send the back in motion. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They come to the line 3 yards away from the 1st down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll return it. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. He's got it down the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Back open in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Morris. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
He's tackled.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Right down the middle. He's at the 10. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
First and 10.
To the air on first down. Look out, he's got room. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Now on second down. Now they'll try the right side. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. There he goes down the right side. Don't just make a play, make a play. Fumble recovery, scoop, and score for the touchdown.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up, they take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Using his legs, it's Morris. Nice move to keep running. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. On third down, he drops the throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So no dice on third down, and they'll punt it away on fourth. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Complete to start this drive. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Brings up second down.
To the ground with the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Grab near the sticks. It's Booker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Power football with the run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
They'll run the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. On the run, it's Morris. Breaks the tackle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover one. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll try the run. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Give to the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Gets the back moving. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Oh, what a cut! Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Wants to throw it. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Morris. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of their way with their fingernail. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. That's caught. It's Harrington. That kind of play will get a drive started or help the field position. They've got it at the 27. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Got it in the middle. It's Harrington. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Booker. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Got his man downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Grabs behind the line. It's Booker. He's in for the touchdown.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It'll be a draw. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Running back searching for a hole. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ross. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again, trying to move them on the counter. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here comes the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The short hands. It's Harrington. There he goes. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They're going to run it to the right. Spins away from the defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he steps into the end zone for a touchdown. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Well, listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback running on the draw. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And here comes the punt team.
On to kick it away.
Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Harrington. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Platt. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Gets it to him on the screen.
Well, on third down, they go to the running back screen. They're able to get a couple of yards, but not enough for the first. What do?
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Oh, he's got some space. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Got the first down and still on his feet. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
First down for the offense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. At midfield, he's got room. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Morris. Turning it on. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Morris.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Smashes it between the uprights. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll go to the ground.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Now this offense is back on the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for room, it's Morris. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Third down after the run. Keeps it on the draw.
And it's just frustrating. I mean, you get these guys in situations that you think is advantageous for you, and then, boom, he hits the speed, and he's like, wait, what happened? Well, where did he go? Just so much athletic ability from that QB, and able to understand where is the first down, get to it, move the sticks.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Richmond. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Trying play action. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25. And the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a fourth down looms, and decision time for this offense. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Good right down the boulevard. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he's coming out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Running to Green. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. And here comes the punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Ross. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch with these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Booker.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got his man down the middle. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
I'll tell you, it's nice as a play caller when you know you don't have to call the perfect play. Even if it's not blocked properly, you know you've got guys like him who can make people miss.
And this whole offense gets energy from this guy because they love him, because he does that. He does the dirty work. Even if it's not blocked great, he'll make people miss, and he'll make huge plays for this offense.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now the play fake. The throw. They're working that left side. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now this offense will take the field again. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. There he goes. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. They'll run play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll do it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Quick spin on the run. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They'll try to sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And another first down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Picks up.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And he was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
Man, this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him, and you better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Quick handoff. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.